everyone, it's the GTA's favorite realtor, and today I am coming to you from the gorgeous, the one-of-a-kind Hockley Valley here in Mono, and I am on a very secret, exclusive road, Cottage Road, here at number 22. We have something so exceptional for you today. We got an oversized lot, 100 wide by over 100 deep. 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home here with gorgeous views of that Nottawasaga River with over 100 feet of frontage on it. And we have a separate garage shop with 2 bays, tons of storage, and a separate apartment above with its own terrace overlooking that Nottawasaga River. Not to mention, right between these 2 buildings is a above-ground pool with a full-height deck so it feels like an in-ground pool. But enough about what we got as the full package. Let's get inside and start to see some of these details. Coming inside for that first impression, and man, is it a first impression. Now, whether you're living here, using this as your cottage, coming here as your Airbnb for your friend's wedding, to come and ski, to come and play golf, first impressions are everything. And I can tell you, I'm hit with a feeling of, I'm ready to relax. I'm ready to enjoy. Now, off to my right, guys, we have a full mudroom. So yes, I'm coming into this open concept kitchen, but I got a full mudroom over to my right-hand side. What is so great about this setup is I come into our open concept kitchen and I see all the way through the dining room, all the way through the living room to that screened-in porch, and I get a full view of the Nottawasaga River. That river is what makes this location ultra special. And man, right when I come in, right to the river, that's saying something. That's leaving a memorable, lasting impression on me as an Airbnber, as a short-term renter, or as an owner. Let's talk about this kitchen. Open concept galley, new vinyl flooring in here, lovely painted out white cabinetry, super functional design. I love the setup here with the stove and the counter space, all by this big picture window, giving me views of guests coming. Hey honey, the Johnsons are here, get ready, let's pour a drink. You know, I love there's a little bit of anticipation building with this setup. Now, of course, there's lots more space to get stuff done. Room here next to our sink, tons of counter space over here, and for a cottage kitchen, tons and tons of storage, even a spot for our microwave. Super functional. You could totally renovate this property and you'd still probably keep the setup just like this. Of course, it's move-in ready. You don't need to renovate. It's up to you. Love that. Now before we skip over this, let's take a look at this mudroom. I think it's essential. Moms, dads, skiers, golfers, check this out. Right off our doorway, huge closet here, goes very deep this way, extra deep that way. You're gonna get coats, hats, gloves, scarf. This is the exact kind of spot where you're gonna put a utility shelf. You got storage room over here and you got your laundry. So think about it. You come in with the skis after hitting the slopes, you can store stuff in here, drop your dirty, wet clothes, put them in the laundry. Everything, all the mess stays in here, gets packed away in this closet, and is completely away from the rest of our entertaining space. Love it. Leave the slopes behind and start to enjoy our cottage. The last thing I'll mention about this kitchen is these countertops are going to be replaced. You might even see it in this video. We're going to have new, darker countertops in here by the time you come and check out this cottage. Lovely dining space here. Check this situation out, guys. Tons of room here for a dining table. We got a 6-seater being used as a 4 right now, but you're definitely going to get 6 people here. Love how it walks out to this separate space. Now, guys, in the summer months, in the spring and the fall, they're eating outside, both at the front where the barbecue grilling spot is and out here in this kind of screened in, glassed in porch. Super special, tucked here on the side of the property. Just lovely to have these different dining spaces. Step down with that big platter into your porch. I love how they're combined and they flow back and forth. You can really see it in this video, I'm sure. This flows further on into our living room space. Now try to stop looking at the river right now and just focus on how great this living room space is, how large this living room space is. Clearly we have a focal point here. This is where we can put that huge, massive, big screen TV. And of course, this property is gonna take the big corner sectional couch where you can relax and watch a movie at the end of the day. Heck, you can watch your Saturday morning cartoons here. What I love about how big this living room space is it's providing the buyer with a lot of versatility, as you can see from this little office space here. Of course, the office space is here so that you can work and get things done while looking at that gorgeous river and having all those views. You really feel like you're up in Muskoka. Man, that view is something. And in the spring, fall, and summer months, when the windows are cracked just a little bit, you get the sound of that trickling river. It is something special. More things over here, more storage, guys. Look at the cross light here. We got all that light coming from the kitchen, all the light coming from these corner windows, from that double glass slider that takes us out to our screened-in porch, and it's just filling this room with so much lightness, so much airiness, and so much spaciousness. Room for that huge sectional and oversized ottoman, office space, more storage, and let's turn this around. And another sitting space here. Now let's use our brains, okay? We're so close to that Hockley Valley Resort. We know people are gonna be coming here for weddings, they're gonna be coming skiing, they're gonna be coming golfing, boys' weekends, girls' weekends, you name it. What do we need? We need room for extra people. What's great about this extra bit of space here, beyond having room for a couch, is there's enough room that if this were a pull-out couch, we now have sleeping for 1, 2, 3 full bedrooms, which would give us 6 people or more, plus 1, 2 here in a queen size pullout. That's 8 people or more, so they can come and enjoy the river, the pool, the ski slopes, the golf course, you name it. So much versatility, so much room, so much options. You heard it from me. There's so much room here at 22 Cottage Road so that all your friends and family can come and enjoy it with you. Oh, did I mention there's also a potential apartment above the garage? Now let's check out this porch area. Shh, 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 shh. That's the sound of Cottage Road, my friends. This is the spot. This is where you're gonna sit with cocktails, with beers. This is where you're gonna spend the summer. You can go out and take a dip, come back, go out to the pool and take a dip, come back into your screened-in area, and then just sit here by yourself with friends, taking a book, move the TV out here, whatever you wanna do. This is where you're gonna do it. This is a great spot. I'm looking up at the ravine, snow-covered, trees, evergreens, complete privacy from the other side, that gorgeous river, all of this lawn leading out to our massive frontage. And I can even smell one of the neighbors is cooking a wood burning stove somewhere, and I can smell that fresh fire smell. Cottage Road. All right, let's get inside and see more of this house. So one extra special thing about this property, you're gonna hear me say that, and I know you've already heard me say extra special, extra special, extra special. That's the best way to describe it. Extra special main floor living. True main floor living, guys. Full principal suite here, walks into a full bathroom with double sinks, and yes, we have laundry on the main level. So should grandma, grandpa, or someone with hip issues or knee issues want to come to the property, want to live in this property, it is truly fully functional, one level living, plus 2 full bedrooms upstairs, plus that bathroom. Gotta love that. Let's take a look. Coming into this principal suite, look at the space here. Look at the double windows. Think of that sound from the porch coming in during those summer months, those spring months. Tons of room for the oversized bed in here. You could situate it many different ways. Put a king size this way. Double closets, like butter right here. Nice high ceilings. Love this little vault feature, ceiling fan, and it all wraps around into our big bathroom. Let's take a look. Every time I see double sinks, I get jealous. My wife and I, we only have 1 sink in our principal suite, and we fight over that sink. It's a loving fight, but nonetheless, it's a bit of a struggle. Who's gonna use the sink first? Love to see that. Tons of storage underneath, newer vanity, newer tops. Love this vinyl flooring in here. It matches that same vinyl flooring that we have outside. It's gray, it's neutral. Speaking of lasting the test of time, full standalone vinyl shower here. I feel like Bill and Ted's or something, but this is awesome. Why is it awesome, Mike? Well, super low maintenance. Whether it's you using it, a tenant using it, or Airbnbers, wedding guests, you name it, that's gonna be easy to scrub, easy to clean, and easy to replace if you ever need to. That's smart thinking. Great spot for the throne here, more room for storage. I love how this is set up, a little bit of kind of Airbnb styles or vacation rental style where you come in and you have your stuff right here. It feels fancy, feels a little bit like you're at a hotel. Room here for art, more storage across the top, and a big service closet here where you got furnace, hot water tank, and all that stuff, but certainly you're gonna get some storage in there. Don't worry, there's a huge double car garage if you need storage. Walking through, you can see that bathroom having a double function. It's one being the principal suite, ensuite bathroom, but also it's acting as our powder room for guests and stuff, and it works perfectly. What is this space I'm standing in right now? Is this a little kind of cocktail spot? This is where I have a wet bar? Yeah, it's whatever you want it to be. This could be a home office. This could be a homework space. This could be where the toys go. If you don't want to put toys where the pull-out couch might go, this serves as secondary space. I love this setup right now because this is certainly where you could shake up a nice cocktail, pour something, and take it out to that front porch. And it's all neat and tidy. It's all in its right spot. The flow here really is something to be reckoned with. Speaking of to be reckoned with, let's go upstairs and take a look at these two awesome bedrooms that overlook that magic river. I love that window behind me. The character doesn't stop up here, it just keeps going. Love this setup, love how that natural light comes right across this hallway. Feels a little bit upper scale up here. Now let's check out these bedrooms. Coming into the first of two massive bedrooms. Both of these bedrooms, including the one downstairs, so all three bedrooms, can take a king-size bed. Which house in the world can you say that? Double closets here. Love that storage. Full walkout to this deck, which we'll get a little shot of course, and all that glorious space for the king size. Heck, maybe a California king size right here under the ceiling fan. Is this another work from home office space? What do you think, Tony? You bet it, Mike. Again, just talking, honing in on that versatility of a property like 22 Cottage Road. You got the cottage, you got the pool, you got the lifestyle, the garage, everything going on, but you can still work from here. You're 50 minutes from Toronto. For those 2-day-a-week commuters, 3-day-a-week commuters, what a better spot than this? You tell me. What else does this bedroom have? How about a full two-piece setup in here? Perfect spot for the throne in here. Nice wide, lots of elbow room in here. Full window, making it light and bright, and this full vanity. Really love this setup. Tons of storage in here. This really is a good secondary principal suite, if I do say so myself. Now let's go and check out this other bedroom. It's just as rich, it's just as warm, it's just as inviting. Check out the space. No one's gonna disagree. Get king size in here. Heck, get two queens in here, people who have friends and guests come all the time. Room for more storage for a secondary closet. You don't need it because there's a full double closet right here. Check this out, that's awesome. And we have that same view, that beautiful view of the river, and dare I say, all of the audio visual you're after. Awesome room. We got laminate flooring in here with a nice cozy carpet setup. We got that full Burberry feel in the other bedroom. These bedrooms are warm, inviting. You and your guests are gonna love sleeping at 22 Cottage Road. Now let's go downstairs, throw our boots and coats on, go out and check out this fully detached garage shop with an upstairs apartment before I take you outside, show you where the pool sits, and let you listen and see that Nottawasaga River a little bit more up close and personal. Now before I show you inside this garage workshop, let's go above it into our little separate apartment and take a look at all the potential that awaits. Can't help but take a quick look at that river before we go inside. Man, I can imagine staying the night above this garage in this my very own suite and having my own deck with walkout, having that view of that river. Let's go inside. All right, so not gonna beat around the bush. This particular part of the property needs a little love, but you can see what's here. We got the double glass sliders taking us out to our own private terrace deck view of the pool, view of the river. We got a full kitchen here. This is the kitchenette space. You know, you're gonna wanna do with it what you wanna do. Go to the city, deal with whatever you wanna do it, the way you wanna do it. More room over here, more living space, you know. This is where you can have a living room. You can have a big dining table, but there's another whole space over here. This is, you know, what was a bedroom. There's a full bathroom here, a closet. So you can see, yes, this needs help up here. This needs some work. They're storing their pool cover in here, but when do you just get a garage with a living space above it or just extra workshop space or storage space? You know what I'm saying? You want to come and check this out. There's tons of opportunity. It's actually not in horrible shape, kind of ready to go, but it definitely needs a little reimagining. Great space. All right, let's go downstairs and take a look at the shop, the storage, the garage, whatever you want to call it. So here's the biggest door for the garage. This slides all the way open, locks onto that rack over there. Now we use the side entrance around the way. There's another garage door and a man door. Let's go around the other side and take a look inside. Coming into the workshop portion, you can see there's tons of space in here. Yeah, there's stuff here and there, but you get the idea. Big workbench, massive workbench, tons of room for tools, tons of room to hang out, drink beer, smoke cigars. Garage heater included, big steel garage door, natural light coming in from these windows, room for a couple of beer fridges. What more could somebody want? Now let's go to the bigger, more garage portion of this shop. Here, obviously, you could get 1, 2 big vehicles in here. This is being used as toy storage. We got lawnmowers in here, quads, Sea-Doos. You get the idea, but just tons of storage, tons of opportunity here. You get the idea of how much versatility there is. This is all spray foamed underneath to keep it warm in here. The list goes on. Really, you got to get down here because this is a spot for someone who's got imagination, who knows how to do stuff, who's handy or has a big vision. But as it is right now, it really does the trick as a garage shop, and it keeps going. More room in here, storage up above, storage. You get the idea. That cabin's a really good size. We got a whole kind of apartment set up above this shop, and then you got this double 3-car garage. So 1, 2, 3, plus this area and that area. Think about how this could be reimagined to be the ultimate cave. You gotta love this. Let's get outside, take a look at this pool area where the deck is, and go down to that river. Get a decent amount of snow around here. That's good for the ski hill. So here, we're actually on an oversized, newly built deck, and there's an above ground pool, but the deck is at pool height, so it feels like an in-ground pool. Giving you an idea, we're gonna put pictures over this so you can see what it looks like. But I'm basically walking around the pool right now. So you got this big circular pool space, and it's gorgeous and blue. It's so lovely to have right nestled next to this river. This trailer is not included in the purchase. It's a family heirloom, but this is the idea that there's a bit of a pool cabana here. And this really is the ultimate hangout space on those hot summer days, guys. You got the river right there. You got the audio. You got these gorgeous blue sunny skies, and you get that cool dipping spot and a little bit of solace here from the heat. You gotta love that. Let's go down Riverside and take a look at the real showstopper of this property. Now, I don't know if these are bunny or deer tracks, but look at this spot, guys. River, babbling brook, just coming down. We can see the white water, and it flattens right out. And look at this, over 100 feet of frontage on this river. It keeps going down that way where it gets a little white. Look at the size, look at the elevation on this ravine, on these trees. It's just so private and magical down here. The water's crystal clear, and because it's moving all summer long, it stays that way. Oh, you really gotta come down here, Riverside, and check this out. And in this area, from here through Mono, all the way down into Caledon, there's all these people. They know about the secrets of these rivers. That's what makes it so special. This is the Southern Ontario countryside waterfront that so many people are after, and it is here in spades. You gotta love this. Little fire pit spot over here. I can't say enough. Let's go inside, talk about this location, this area, Cottage Road, and this house before I say goodbye. So guys, this location on Cottage Road. Let's talk first about Cottage Road. Most people have never heard of it. It's a secret road at Hockley and Airport. It comes in off Hockley and comes out at Airport, or the other way around, however you want to look at it. Beautiful, secluded, private street with only, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 houses on it. It's maybe Mono's, Hockley's best kept secret. And why? We have this secluded river frontage homes that no one else seems to have in the area. We have the ski resort, the golf club, the winery. We have where they shoot Schitt's Creek just down the street on Hockley. We have the Hockley General Store. We are very close to King City. We are super close to Orangeville. I can get to Toronto in 50 minutes from here. There's so much right here, and yet I feel like I'm up in Muskoka in no man's land because it's so private and quiet and gorgeous here. Let's talk about the advantages to having a place here. This place, while being very private and secluded, is also a destination because of that Hockley Valley Resort. If you don't know it, look it up. Hockley also owns a winery up the street. That means golf season, ski season, and wedding season. So there's gonna be a demand for a property like this. Should you need to rent it, should you need to use it for your own purposes, whatever it is, this is a destination that makes it so special and makes it a great investment. So think on that. This is gonna be the perfect cottage for you, the perfect home for you, but it could also be an incredible rental. Now you gotta follow the rules and do everything via the city. That's your own homework to do, but I think there's some massive opportunity here, if I do say so myself. As far as the home goes, the home is in great shape. It's move-in ready. It does need a little loving. Certainly the garage needs a little bit more loving, but we got a newer deck, newer pool, newer furnace, lots of upgrades throughout, and it is turnkey as it is. We got this oversized lot, all this frontage on the Nottawasaga, all these views, all these audios, and these little terraces. One on the garage, here, the screened-in porch, separate side screened-in porch, a front porch where we sit and have barbecues as a family and just eat outside, and even a big porch off that principal suite upstairs. So much to offer. Now think about how many bodies we can get in this place for the night. If we put a pull-out couch where I'm sitting, this could be 2 people and a queen. We got a full principal suite here, put a king size in there, that's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 bedrooms upstairs, at least 4 more, that's 8 people, and that's not to mention all the kids you could fit in the spaces in between. It might seem like a little cottage, but it packs a big punch. Not to mention, we got a potential apartment above that garage space. Guys, it goes on and on. You can have parties here, you can have family gatherings here, and it's gonna be a special spot. It's a beautiful snowy day outside. I'm gonna go put my coat on, grab a warm cup of coffee, and go out and check out that river. You guys can do whatever the heck you want, but you can't do it here. So, get out of here.